Hello my dear students, I know you were waiting for the new video from a long time. Sorry for the long gap due to some reasons, and I am back again with the new video. Actually the topic is of previous semester, but it is useful for all the students, whether they are of school, whether they are of college, even those who are preparing for the competitive exams. For them this is also a very important topic. Secondly, this topic is the base for other topics like narration, passive voice, and many other topics. Like grammar is like a wall in which all the bricks play the important role, but the foundation plays the very what I can say important role. That is the main thing that you have to keep in mind, because it will automatically make your base strong. That's why. Okay, so don't think that this topic is not in this SAM, or this topic is not useful for our level or many other students to whom you can share this video, whether they are of school or they are mature students who have done their graduation. But they should know that this topic is the base, that is the base for which thing to construct your own sentence. Students, until and unless you don't know how to construct a sentence by your own, जब तक आप अपना एक खुद से सेंटेंस नहीं बना सकते हैं बेटा जी, then there is no use of learning all the things and studying all the other things like literature and deep things. So this is the first and foremost duty of the student, that you should learn how to write. You should know how to write a sentence. So before starting the topic, I should make clear the meaning of the tense. Okay, the topic is tenses. So what is it? Tenses means the topic which tells us about the time of the action, which tells us, I repeat, which tells us about the time of the action. Here you can see I have written something for you. I will show one by one, and then I will explain one by one. So for example, if I say I have done it, and in the another sentence if I say I have done it, and in the third sentence I will have done it. So how can you know that which sentence is of present tense and which sentence is of past and which sentence is of future tense? How? This thing should go in your mind. You should ask yourself, how should we know? How can we know that this particular sentence is of present tense? Like this sentence is of present perfect. Okay, yes, that's the part of present tense, because further there are subtypes of the sentence that I will tell you later. So basically I want to tell you that how can we know about the time of the action? Only by the tenses. That which time is going on, that is called present, and which time has passed, that is called which action has happened earlier, that is called past, and which will happen later, that is called future. Normally in childhood you were told these things. Okay, so here are the types of the tenses: present, past, and future. Their meaning I was discussing. I was telling you present, past, and future. The time which is, or the action which the time is going on, that is present, and the time or action which happened, earlier, that is called past, and the action that will happen later, that is called future. So these are only types of tenses. There are other subtypes. I repeat, there are subtypes of further these three tenses. So let us know about them. First one is simple present tense. Look carefully. Simple present tense. Second one is present continuous. Third one is present perfect. And fourth one is present perfect continuous. So on the basis of the requirement of the which I can say sentence or the action or the different situation, these are the four subtypes of the present tense. Okay students, so this simple present tense is also called present indefinite tense also. So you should not get confused between these two names. Okay, now let us proceed to the past tense. Like present tense, it has also four subtypes like simple past, past continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous. Similarly, future tense has also the other four subtypes: simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Okay my dear students, so as you can say, each type of a tense, look here carefully, each type of a tense has four subtypes, and in this process all the three types of the tenses, how many subtypes are there? 12. 4 into 3, as you can say, 4, 4 and 4, these are 12. These are 12 subtypes. Okay, so we will do all these 12 subtypes one by one. Now proceed to the simple present tense. So basically what is it? Simple present tense means, which I can say, identity, the action happens in present. Okay my dear students. Secondly, there are other identities of this tense also, like universal truth. Universal truth means which was truth earlier, which is truth earlier, and which is truth now, and which will be truth even after many ages. So that will be universal truth. Okay, got it. Next is nature's law. Nature's law. Nature's law means our nature, Mother Nature, has some laws, some rules which are done by the nature by the regular passage of time. Okay, suppose sun rises in the east, this is the law of the nature. It cannot rise in west. Okay, secondly, any idiom or phrase which is truth, always truth, whether if we use it in past or in present or future, but that will be considered truth. Okay, so these are the some examples or the cases or the usage where we can identify simple present tense. I repeat, action happens in past. Suppose I will take their example one by one. For example, I go to college, I teach English. So as you can see, I go to college, that is, you can identify that I am talking about the present, कि मैं college जाती हूँ. I go to college, जाती हूँ. That means action happens in present, not happening. I use the word here happens. Okay, I teach English. I teach English, and English पढ़ाते हो, that means the action happens in the present again. So this was the example of action happens in present. Second identity you can identify by this example, universal truth. For example, truth needs no evidence. Truth needs no evidence. You can see here, this is an idiom also, this is universal truth also, that truth needs no evidence means सच को प्रमाण की या एविडेंस की, सबूत की ज़रूरत नहीं होती. दैट इज़ यूनिवर्सल ट्रुथ. कल भी ये बात सच थी, आज भी सच है, हमेशा रहेगी, बट हम उसको प्रेजेंट फॉर्म में ही लेते हैं, प्रेजेंट सेंस में ही लेते हैं. नेक्स्ट है बेटा जी नेचर्स लॉ. नेचर्स लॉ मीन्स प्रकृति का, जैसे मैंने पहले भी बताया, प्रकृति का जो नियम होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, द सन सेट्स इन west. Okay, earlier I took example of sun rises in the east. Now I took example the sun sets in the west. तो हम ये चीज़ बदल नहीं सकते हैं, ठीक है. वेस्ट में ही जो सूरज डूबना है तो वेस्ट में ही होगा, अदरवाइज हम उसको चेंज नहीं कर सकते हैं. सो दीज आर द सम एग्जांपल्स ऑफ इनिशियल बेसिक आइडेंटिटीज ऑफ सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. बट एक दिक्कत और भी आती है बच्चों को, दैट इज़ ट्रांसलेशन फॉर्म में. बिकॉज बेटा कोई भी वैकेंसी निकलनी हो, कोई भी आपका इंटरव्यू हो, नॉर्मली बच्चों को दिक्कत ये आती है कि आइडेंटिटीज़ उनको पता है बट दे डोंट नो हाउ टू यूज़ टिपिकल या जिसे कहें पर्टिकुलर वर्ब्स और विच आई कैन से स्ट्रक्चर. सो मेनली बच्चों को दिक्कत आती है ट्रांसलेशन में. आइडेंटिटी और रूल्स दे नो, बट वो कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं कि हमें कौन सी सिचुएशन में कौन सा स्ट्रक्चर जो क्या है फॉलो करना है ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर टेंस. ओके, सो आई एम टेलिंग यू अबाउट द बेसिक आइडेंटिटी अकॉर्डिंग टू द ट्रांसलेशन. दैट वाज दीज वर जो अर्लियर मैंने बताए हैं, दीज आर फ्रॉम द not from the translation point of view. Now there is one identity which I can say according to the translation point of view. So basic identity of this tense is ता है, ते हैं, ती है. Okay, ता है, ते है, ती है. So for example, मैं खाना खाता हूँ, वह खेलते हैं, वो पढ़ती है. So these are the examples of present indefinite tense from the translation point of view. You can know very easily by these identities that this tense is of the simple present tense. Now proceed to the format, which I can say structure or format. You can say format of this tense, that is subject plus first form plus object. Look, this tense, simple present tense, especially of positive means affirmative sentence, I will denote them by plus and VE. Remember, I will denote them plus and then VE means positive. Okay, सो द पॉजिटिव सेंटेंसेस के कितने फॉर्मेट होंगे? 2 होंगे. यू शुड ऑलवेज रिमेंबर देयर आर 2 फॉर्मेट्स ऑफ पॉजिटिव सेंटेंस इन विच टेंस? सिंपल प्रेजेंट टेंस. ओके, सो फर्स्ट फॉर्मेट इज सब्जेक्ट प्लस फर्स्ट फॉर्म प्लस ऑब्जेक्ट, एंड द सेकेंड वन इज subject plus first form plus S or ES plus object. So put here number 2. So these are 2 formats. Now where should we use this one and where should we use this one? Look carefully. I am telling you about the pair, or you can say group of typical subjects. Okay, पर्टिकुलर सब्जेक्ट्स के कुछ ग्रुप हैं बेटा जी. उनके साथ ये जो नंबर 1 वाली जो फॉर्मेट है वो यूज़ होगा, और कुछ ग्रुप हैं, कुछ सब्जेक्ट्स के एक ग्रुप है जिसके साथ ये वाला जो फॉर्मेट यूज़ होगा. सो लुक हियर केयरफुली. आई, वी, यू, दे. आई रिपीट, आई, वी, यू, दे. इनके साथ हमेशा फर्स्ट फॉर्म यूज होगी. मीन्स यू नीड नॉट टू यूज एस और ई एस विद आई, वी, यू, दे. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर. I am adding one more thing in this, plural noun. Look carefully, plural noun. I am not adding here any names or any other thing. Plural noun. I will clarify you this thing later. What I want to say by using this. So plural noun, I, we, you, they. इन सब के साथ only first form का use होना है. And the next, he, she, it and singular noun. Okay my dear students, he, she, it and singular noun. इनके साथ क्या यूज होना है? फर्स्ट फॉर्म प्लस एस और ई एस. लुक वेरी केयरफुली. फर्स्ट फॉर्म के साथ साथ या तो एस यूज होगा या ई एस यूज होगा. कब? when the subjects are one of them. कोई भी सब्जेक्ट जो क्या है, when the subject is one of them, इस ग्रुप में से कोई भी एक सब्जेक्ट है. सपोज ही या शी या इट या सिंगुलर नाउन. अब प्लूरल नाउन और सिंगुलर नाउन में आपको डाउट हो रहा होगा. सपोज अगर मैं कहती हूँ बच्चे खेलते हैं, बच्चे खेलते हैं, और एक मैं कहूँ बच्चा रोता है. सो बच्चे खेलते हैं तो उसमें बच्चे क्या हैं? दैट इज प्लूरल नाउन. एंड बच्चा रोता है, दैट इज सिंगुलर नाउन. अब नाउन की जैसे कि एज यू ऑल नो द टाइप्स ऑफ द नाउन, देयर आर फोर मेन, जो देयर आर four types of noun, and common noun is one of them. Okay, where one represents all, so if I say बच्चे खेलते हैं तो सभी के बच्चे खेलते हैं, बट मैंने उसको प्लूरल सेंस में यूज किया है. ओके, इफ आई से बच्चा रोता है, सभी बच्चे रोते हैं, बट मैंने उसको सिंगुलर सेंस में यूज किया है. सो कॉमन नाउन कैन बी यूज्ड इन सिंगुलर फॉर्म ऑल्सो, सिंगुलर सेंस ऑल्सो, एंड प्लूरल सेंस ऑल्सो. गेटिंग? सो नाउ proceed to the difference between where we should use S with the first form and where we should use ES with the first form. Very easy. Look carefully. If the verb ends with SH, CH, O and Y. I repeat, if the verb ends with SH, CH, O and Y. So there will be ES. There will be ES after them. With what I can say, ES will be added with them when the condition is this. Condition is that the subject should be one of them, he, she, it or any singular noun. Getting my point? So as example we can say she washes clothes. Okay, es aa gaya. Next, he watches TV. He watches TV. तो वॉच के बाद ये साइड हो गया. नेक्स्ट है ओ. राहुल गोस टू स्कूल. गो के बाद ये साइड हो गया बिकॉज राहुल इज सिंगुलर नाउन. ओके, नेक्स्ट है वाई. वाई का जो क्या है केस आपको बड़ा अच्छे से समझना है. वाई के साथ डायरेक्टली ES नहीं ऐड होगा. वाई की जगह पहले क्या आ जाएगा? आई. वाई के जो जगह आई यूज होगा. फॉर एग्जाम्पल bird. This is singular noun. Yes, it is common noun, but I am using it in singular sense. Okay, bird flies. So I changed fly into flies. Okay, y कट के देखो, y कट के क्या हो गया? I हो गया. एंड we add es in the end. Okay, so these are the example of simple present tense with the difference between where you should use only first form, where you should use only first form. Like example of only first form, for example, you speak English. You speak English. Okay. I cook food. I cook food. So I, we, you, they, with them we will use only first form. There will be no s or es. But with he, she, it or any singular noun, we will use s or es. Now I told you earlier where you should use es, the verb ending with sh, ch and o and y. So these were the further example like wash, watch, go, fry, try, fly, all these kinds of verbs. Now we are proceeding further to the negative form of this tense. Okay, negative sentence which I can say. So I will denote by the symbol just a minute, minus and v, e. Okay, so this means negative sentence. It means in which no is used. Okay, so the format of these kind of sentence is subject plus do not slash does not, which you can say don't and doesn't. Then first form, only first form. You will not use s or es in negative sentences. Okay, and object. Now look carefully where you have to use do and where you have to use does. Like earlier we did I, we, you, they. So this is the group which we can say family members. But sometimes in some families, like their parents are working, their parents are in suppose any government job, or suppose mostly those who are in banks, so they frequently got transferred to other cities. Okay, I'm taking this example because you can understand it better. So family members are same, but their address changes by time to time. Okay, so like this also I, we, you, they, this pair will be the same in some types of the further forms of the tenses, but the usage of typical or particular words will be different. Like you will understand what I want to say with I, we, you, they. Okay, with them, and sorry, plural noun also, pn means plural noun. With them you will use do. Okay, or you can say do not. And with he, she, it, singular noun. Sn means singular noun. With them you will use does not, or which I can say doesn't. Okay, now take some example. She does not understand Chinese. Okay, my dear students, she does not understand Chinese. So here with she we have used does, and then not, and then understand, that is the first form, and object, that is Chinese. You can match each and everything from the format. Next is interrogative sentence. In interrogative sentence, remember always helping verb. Always helping verb will come in the first. Okay, like for example, sometimes we have to remove some पर्टिकुलर बॉगी, यू कैन से ट्रेन का कोई डिब्बा है ना, उसको अगर मान लो सपोज अलग करना है बीच में से, कई बार खराबी हो जाती है, तो उसको फिर क्या करते हैं, इंजन तो वही रहेगा, पीछे वाले डिब्बे जो क्या है दैट कैन बी चेंज्ड. आई एम टेकिंग जस्ट एन एग्जाम्पल, यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड इन एनी वे. ओके, सो हेल्पिंग वर्ब विल कम इन द फर्स्ट एंड द बाकी जो ऑर्डर है, द रेस्ट ऑफ द सीक्वेंस विल बी द सेम. ओके, सो हियर इज द फॉर्मेट ऑफ इंटेरोगेटिव सेंटेंस. डू और डज, देन सब्जेक्ट, first form, and then object, and then question mark. So take some example. Do they know me? Do they know me? क्या वो मुझे जानते हैं? Another example. Does she come होम? क्या वो घर आती है? ओके, डज शी कम होम, क्या वो घर आती है? तो हियर विद शी आई हैव यूज्ड डज एंड विद दे आई हैव यूज्ड डू. ओके, बेसिकली देयर आर 4 forms of the each sentence: positive, or which we can say affirmative, negative, interrogative, and the fourth one is that is the mixture of both the types, negative and interrogative. So in that kind of sentence, negative plus interrogative, you need to add only not with the helping verb, like don't you know me? Okay, doesn't she come home? So basically these types of, which are the mixture of interrogative and negative, these are the mixture of the both the form which are used especially in the topic tag questions, which you will come to know later in the senior classes and in competitive exams also. So these are the important and major topics. So this was all about today's video. Please give me your feedback time to time and motivate me and give me some suggestions of which topic you want to see further videos by me. Okay students, and one by one we will do other subtypes of the tenses. I don't want to be in hurry worry, because that is not my way. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, so okay students, bye.